Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly tarot love reading. I'm the Tarot Muse and I'm here with your weekly love update. I have got all the cards shuffled and laid out here, and let's just dive straight in. So, in the present moment, what is happening for you Cancer? We have the Six of Pentacles, and crossing that, Cancer, we have the Two of Swords. So I'm going to explain all of this. First, I want to pull the cards out to see what's going on. So what's going in the past for you, Cancer? We have the Fool. And in the future, we have the Moon card. What is conscious for you, Cancer? The Two of Cups. What is unconscious for you? The Queen of Wands. Where are you at, Cancer? Okay, that's an intense one. Death. Where is the other person at? Page of Cups. Where is the relationship at? Temperance. And what is the outcome? The Five of Wands. Okay, that's quite an intense reading. So, let's see. In the present moment, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of exchange. So either someone giving you something or someone giving you something. It can be around the financial nature, but it can also to do with an exchange that's been happening between you and someone else. Now this exchange has got the Two of Swords on top of it, so it's reached some kind of stalemate or an emotional indecision. There's an emotional indecision that's happening at the moment with regards to this exchange. So let's find out more about what this exchange is about. Let's pick three cards. Okay, so interesting. We have the Strength card, we have the card of Deception, and we have the Sun card. So perhaps the sharing is around not trusting your own happiness, not believing in your own happiness, and so this sharing can't happen because there's not this complete confidence and belief in your own happiness. There's not this trust in that. So I ask what the emotional indecision is about, and I pick three cards. I've got the Devil card, which is part of addiction, the Love card, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So the emotional indecision is around, well, it's a few things. We've got the Devil card. So the Devil card is about some kind of bondage or addiction, something that you're bound by or trapped by. It can also do with sexuality, but I'm sensing in this case, because it's a emotional indecision card or a stalemate card, it's to do with something, and something to do with addiction, something to do with love and money, the stability of money, the offering of money, or the groundedness of money, the financial realm. So the indecision with regards to sharing, because you're not secure about your own happiness, you're emotionally unsure about this love because of possibly about addictions. And so therefore the stability can't happen. So let's look at what is conscious for you. We've got the relationship card, it's the Two of Cups. Let's pick three cards. Okay. So with regards to the relationship, we've got the Magician, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Nine of Wands. So this is telling me that with regards to the relationship, you have created a walking away situation that has caused you to put up some kind of barrier, or some kind of barrier or protection has been put up. And so, yeah, the relationship is not happening because this walking away was created. And I sense it's got something to do with not believing in your own happiness. And possibly we've got some addiction over there as well. So let's see what is unconscious. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands over here. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. So the Queen of Wands is a fire sign, so an Aries or a Sagittarius or a Leo. And because you're a Cancerian, you're a water sign, I'm going to assume that this is somebody else. So this, the three cards that are coming up here is the Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Five of Cups. So what it's saying is that with regards to the love offering with this person, or the relationship with this person, there's the realization over what has been spilt. There's the realization over what has been lost. Okay, so this is not conscious yet. Okay, what is conscious is that you've created some kind of distance, or there has been, with regards to the relationship, there is some kind of distance or wall that has been created between the two parties. But what is not conscious yet and is coming into your field of consciousness quite soon is with regards to this person, this exchange or this love offering with them, there's the realization of what has been lost. And wow, it's kind of sad. The realization of what has been lost is the Star, and the Star is hopes and dreams. It's what is magical and what would emotionally fulfill you, because it's what you dream about, it's what you hope for as far as love or relationships go. So let's look at the past. And in the past we have the Fool, which is about new beginnings. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Eight of Wands. So this new beginning, there was a new, spontaneous, innocent something. And because we've got the Page of Wands here, I feel like it was a new interaction, or a new, like a new, fresh connection or encounter that happened. And then I've got the Hierophant card, and then I've got the Eight of Wands. So this Hierophant kind of throws things off a little bit, because Hierophant is all about structure and uniformity and tradition, and whereas the other cards are all about spontaneity and newness and free-spiritedness. So perhaps in the past this traditional aspect got in the way, and maybe this has something to do with you, Cancer. Maybe let's pick a card for the Hierophant and see what that's about. Okay, I've got the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the 10. So there was a burden for you around the happiness again, and yeah, I've got this theme, of mistrust in yourself. Again, I've got the happiness in the middle, and then on the one side I have the Five of Pentacles, which is a kind of extreme struggle. It can refer to emotional struggle as one. On the other side, a burden. So when I ask what the Hierophant card is about, amidst all these other cards that are all about fresh new beginnings and spontaneity and free-spiritedness, and I've also got the card of travel here, I've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is like stoic and coming back to traditional way of thinking. And for you, it kills the, I'm assuming this is about you, Cancer, it kills the happiness because of these fears or struggles, whatever they are. Okay, so we've got the Moon card over here in the future, and the Moon is about confusion. And then we've got the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so Moon is about confusion. It's nebulous. Things are not clear. It's also the unconscious realm. It's the nighttime. It's what we're not fully conscious of within ourselves. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So and this is in the future. With regards to that which is not clear, this Queen of Swords, so down here I've got the Queen of Wands, okay, and then I've got the Knight of Cups. So I'm assuming this is the person that you were interacting with. She was a Queen of Wands, that there was this love offering that was made with her, but now she's become the Queen of Swords, and I think it's to do with this confusion. And the confusion has to do with your confusion. And I think your confusion has to do with some kind of addiction and this self-doubt. This self-doubt in your own happiness. And so I sense that there's some kind of sabotage that's been going on here. And this person has detached in a way. When I look at the two cards here, one for you, one for them. For you, I've got the Death card. Okay, so I want to get more information. What is this Death card about for Cancer? 1, 2, 3. The nostalgia, the decisions that you made, and the nostalgia around this person. And this person was... So you're going through a death around it. Yeah, it was a very happy experience for you. It was and I think at some point you're going to realize that what it meant for you. Now let's see where this person is at, because it'll explain why I've got the Queen of Swords over here. So we've got we've got the Page of Cups. So it's a new emotional beginning, synchronicity, creativity, emotional creativity. So there's a perseverance that's happening with him. They're standing their ground. So we've got the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is the card of heartbreak, pain. And so this person is in a new place with regards to how she's took a stand, or this person took a stand with regards to what they sensed was going to be painful and not healthy, possibly not healthy. Maybe how you manage things, cancel, how you doubt things, they realized this is not healthy. They took a stand, and now the place they're in is in a new place. They're in a new emotional beginning. Let's get another card for them. Yeah, they focused on really happiness and getting themselves into a healthier place with their business or financially. That's where they're at now. So I want to see where is the connection and the relationship at. And I've got the Temperance card, which is about balance. So yes, just coming back to this that I see here in the future, the confusion that this person felt has meant that there's a disconnection that's happened, a detachment from the confusion. And the focus is now moved elsewhere. It's no longer on the confusion. There's a moving away from that. So with regards to where the relationship is at, I've got the Balance card, I've got the Tower card, and I've got the... Okay, so there's... There was a shutdown that happened, that needed to happen in response to... Shutdown is the wrong word. It's more like a control, coming back to security and stability, and conservatism around this breakdown that happened within the relationship. So it's almost like the way of balancing out what happened with the intensity of what happened was to come back to a place of stability and control. And this was the how to become accountable for what played out in the relationship. And then lastly, for the outcome, we've got the 5 of Wands, which is the card of conflict. And then I've got 3 cards over here, and it's just saying the Hermit card, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, with regards to the conflict of whatever it was that happened, and I'll pick a card for that now, the relationship went through a period of aloneness. It wasn't a relationship. Because we have the Hermit card. And so something is changing here. The Wheel of Fortune is changing something. And yeah, so now there's, so I can see that Cancer, you are still going through a process of struggle with this. I can see you lying awake at night, emotional about it, and you're juggling what to do next. And so what is this conflict about? And the conflict was around just... So look, I've got the Dream card over here in the Osho Tarot deck, right? And the Dream card talks about this illusory fantasy that we have of how a relationship should look. Boy meets girl, they fall in love and they live happily ever after. And it's this card is called the Dream, and it talks about the unrealistic expectations or ideals that we have around relationships, hoping that it will fill something within ourselves. And what I'm sensing is that that's what this was about, this unrealistic or unhealthy expectation that you had for the connection. And so I see that, there's still pain around what you did, Cancer, with regards to the connection. There's still pain around how you handled it, how you sabotaged it in a way. Sabotaged is a harsh word, but how you created some kind of separation for it. I'm seeing this person is now in a good place, and I'm seeing that you're going through some kind of loss around it, and that you're still thinking about it, you're still processing it, and it's painful for you. And the cards that I'm getting here is guilt, politics, and patience. And the guilt card is saying that you're working through a lot of guilt right now. So there's a lot of guilt coming up for you, Cancer, around possibly how you ended it or how you managed it, how you handled it. And what the cards are saying is patience. Patience is about allowing things to take the right course where they're needing to go. And I want to pick one last card just to get some advice and insight for you, Cancer, and a message for Cancer, because this is an intense and hard period right now. There's definitely some kind of grounding that's needing to happen with this heartbreak around the relationship. The Justice card is coming up, and the Justice card is wanting a new beginnings for you, to return back to your passion and creativity, to allow happiness to return back into your life, to allow yourself to return back to your passions and your fire and to your wisdom, so that you can and there's a learning that's needing to happen here, and it's a learning around however it was that there was deception or lack of honesty. And I've got the Ace of Coins and I've got the 9 of Wands, and it's saying with regards to money and the crash of that, there's some kind of perseverance that needs to happen in order to get back to a place of happiness within the relationship. Okay, so yeah, I'm really feeling I'm feeling an intense struggle happening for you right now, Cancer, and I'm just encouraging you to persevere and to keep going with this, to keep working towards getting yourself back to a place of self-love and a healthier place where you can move forward. And the last card that I have here is the card of relationships. So if I pick one more card on top of that, I've got the High Priestess card, and the High Priestess is saying that with regards to love, you and this relationship, with regards to love and this relationship, you know what the work is that you need to do, and you know that you were impulsive and that you damaged the connection. And so for now, it's about getting yourself to a healthier place again, where you're returning back to your independence and you're coming back to you. So unfortunately, there was some kind of a mistake that was made, but it's about you learning from this and growing from it and really letting it go so that you can move forward. So I hope that in some way this helped, and I hope that this shed some light on the situation. And if you'd like to go deeper with this, you're welcome to reach out to me. My website is on my channel, and we can do a reading to see what's going on. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave your comments. I'd really like to hear how this may or may not have resonated for you. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.